Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to Farula Moo. My name is Liam, and in today's video, we are going to be taking a sneaky look at what to expect behind the scenes at one of the hospitality suites at Old Trafford, specifically the Manchester Suite VIP. We're going to be looking at things like how to get there via foot once packed up. We're going to be taking a look at the table layouts. We'll be taking a look at what food's on to offer, what to expect at half time, things like pre-match entertainment, and of course, one of the most important things is what kind of seats to expect, because you'll be paying good money to come here, for hospitality day out. So you want to make sure that the seats are certainly up to standard and in a nice place. So without further ado, let's go. So, car park, W1 maybe? Can't remember. Who cares? Car park's car park. That's the closest one. And that's my car park somewhere in and amongst, well, my car somewhere in and amongst there. I walk up some stairs, I walk down here towards the security, which is very tight, may I add. Bomb squads, sniff dogs, you name it. They're all there waiting for you. Nothing to be intimidated about, though. As we get down there into the car park, on the left-hand side there is the ticket and services, members, blah, blah, blah. If you need anything, that's where it is before walking up to that beautiful stadium, may I add. Let's zoom in here. Right, if you can just see there's some congregation of people. That is where the players enter about 3 hours before the game. So if you fancy your chances for a signing or maybe even a selfie, that's where to go. Bit closer now. We are walking under the tunnel towards the suite. This is the quadrant in between Sir Alex Ferguson's stand and the Stretford end. Just down there actually is the international suite, but we'll talk about that later. It's very quiet because you do get to go into the suite 3 hours before the game, so at that time it's not, there's not many people milling around, to be fair. Just down here on the right hand side, you'll come to this door here. This is your private entrance to the suite. It's fairly busy there actually. I must have been there on time today. If you get there on the dot and expect to queue for 5 minutes, usually no more than that. Like I say, it's 5 minutes or so queue. But yeah, there you go. D4 Manchester Suite VIP. That is your private entrance for the day. So when you get in there, you scan your skinny Scottish scanner through there, and then you walk up these lovely steps where you will find, you might not find, there is usually a lady or gentleman there who will guide you and give you your wristband to gain access to the VIP, which is just there up them stairs. There he is. That lovely gentleman there will give you your wristband to get up to the VIP, which is up hither. When you get to the top of the stairs, you'll encounter three or four wonderful ladies. They're fantastic. They will accommodate all your questions and whatever needs you have. Very attentive, very friendly. They'll guide you to your table. That chap there is the speaker, or entertainer, should we say? Great guy, funny as, really cool. So let's have a look at the suite, shall we? A bit of a pan around to get a feel of what it's like inside, and what the little sneak peek of the table as well. Cheeky. Right. So when you get in on the left hand side, you will find yourself at Betfred Bookmakers, and you will find champagne, fresh orange, or beer. Grab one of these because these help obviously relieve pressure from the waiting on staff, rather than everybody sitting down and ordering drinks all at once. You can grab yourself a beverage, take your coat off, sit down, relax, have a look at what there is to offer, and then make your order once you've consumed that. The suite itself is very, very informal. It's smartly dressed, but not too formal. You can wear your Man United shirts, you can wear your away shirts, whoever you are, if you're an away fan. Yes, away fans are in there. I'd say sometimes up to 20% of the suite will be away fans. You've got to remember that a lot of these tickets are sold to corporate companies who will then give it away to their staff, which most likely could possibly be an away supporter. Anyway, enough of the dribble drabble. We don't care about away fans. Let's talk about what you get at the table. On your seat, you will find a complimentary program, match day program. You will find water of the sparkling or still variety. You will find fresh bread rolls, some lovely butters, all the cutlery that you will need for the evening. Glasses at the table, ready for your wines or champagnes, and you'll find some matchday entertainment and menus. Did I say menus? Probably. Who cares? I say it twice. Am I bothered? No. So, without further ado, let's have a look at what you get with the quiz. This is the quiz sheet, usually 20 questions. Just a laugh. Note for the winner. Don't expect 500 quid if you win the quiz. Just a bit of banter between you and your mates. Predict the score and get a prize. You do win a prize for this, so fill in your details. Grab a pen from the bookies. Fill in your details. Predict the score. Simple as that. If you get it right, you'll all the right ones get put to one side and picked out of a hat. And if you get picked, you win something. Usually a Bluetooth speaker. Groovy. Heavy. Can't go wrong. Freebie. Right. Next. Executive lottery. This thing here is 10 quid. It's a raffle, basically. If you win it, you get a signed home shirt signed by all the players. They do this every week. Or if you come second, you get a signed football. Either way, it's cool. It's great. This is actually across all the suites, just to let you know. So don't look around you and think, oh, bloody hell, there's a great chance here, because there's only about 100 people. It's not. There's a lot more. It's across all the suites, across the entirety of the ground. So don't get giddy. Let's have a look at the menu, shall we? Right, left-hand side. This is the 2022-23 season, last season, shall we say. Madrid, Worthies, Guinness, on draft, loads of different kind of beers or bottles, minerals, spirits, blah, 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 wine. Order it by the bottle. Drink till he's bloody, you know, you can have as much as you want. Crack on. It's all free as often as you want. Starters, mains, desserts. Starters, you'll always get a vegetarian soup option and another starter. It changes. Main course, there's always the steak. Then there's a different fish and a different veggie option every single week. Desserts, there are always 2. Cheese, don't bother because you get it free at half time. Let's have a look at the table from a point of view perspective, shall we? Right. Canapes. You'll sit down. You'll be greeted by your waiter or waitress. They will take your drinks order and then they will return with some canapes. So if you're starving and you can't wait for your starter, then you've got a bread roll and some nice canapes to indulge in while you wait for your starter. The canapes are usually very tasty, I must say. They have been hit and miss, actually. I mean, I was a chef for 15 years, so I have a right to be a fussy bugger, but as a whole, I'd say they're relatively impressive. So let's have a look at the starters. So the pate is usually on offer. Very, very generous sized pates. Soups, the soups are really good. I can't grumble at the soups. The soups have always been incredibly tasty. And there's nothing better than walking to the ground through that car park when it's pissing down rain, blustery, on a cold winter's night, and you get into the suite, you take your coat off, and you can sit down and have a hot bowl of soup, and then you can hear the rain battering against the glass behind you. Oh, it's lovely. It's lovely. Right. Let's have a look at some mains. That looks like a confit chicken with some dauphinoise potatoes. Can't remember it because I was probably drunk at the time. This is the steak. That is there every day, every week. That doesn't change. You can only have it medium or well done. It is what it is. It doesn't change, and it's nice. Simple as that. That looks like a lamb with something. Dumpling or something. Fish, you'll always get a fish, and I am impressed, to be honest, with the fish. It's always cooked really well, really tasty, really moist fish. So yeah, that's an option for you. Let's have a look around the suite a little bit. This is the balcony on the VIP suite, looking down to the standard suite, I believe, which is has more of a pub vibe to it. There is no free drinks down there, so you are paying for your drinks down there if that's the package that you choose. But there is also a buffet. As you can see, the VIP it's just a bit more restaurant style. You get your table service and whatnot, and obviously your drinks are free. That's the other half of it. I suppose they've just done that so it's not as overwhelming for both punters and staff, because it is a huge room, and without that splitting wall, it would become a bit overwhelming, I suppose. Just a really brief interval intermission, whatever, of the video, if you don't mind. I just want to say thank you for making it this far, watching my dribble. And if you would be so kind to hit the subscribe button and like and subscribe, share, whatever, all that palaver you do on YouTube, I think it would actually be really appreciative. Because as you can see here, this whole setup here, needs a bit of love. And with your help, I believe that we can do that. Because next season I will be at Man United every single week in, week out. I will be there and I will upload more content, edited, unedited, raw, fan footage, whatever you want. You tell me what you want and I'll try and deliver. Right, so without further ado, thank you again, means the world, and try, if it's possible, to continue enjoying my stuff. Ta-ta. Yeah, no, I think I owe an apology to the viewers for having to endure that. Anyway, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Let's get to the football itself. Down the corridor where you came from initially, across the way, and you'll find this door hither. Chuck a right here, you'll find a nice plaque on the wall of all the greats, which I'm sure you'll have time to look at that properly, because sometimes it can get a bit queuey, busy, whatever, on these stairs. Just before kick-off and just before kick-off at half-time. Up the stairs we go, and there she is in her true naked beauty. Obviously this is about an hour before the game, so it's a bit quiet, naturally. Just tourists, really. Padded seats, enclosed area. The boxes are up there too. I am somewhat quite far. That's my seat, just there by the V on the VIPs sign there. So we are as far left as you can get. The suites seats. Blah, what a little tongue twister that was. Stretches from the E to S. Manchester. C to S. CHES. Yes, from the C to the S on the graphics. So where it says Manchester on the seats, there's the E there. It stretches across them 4 letters. So when you do buy a ticket, you will probably, well, it's impossible to be any further left than what we are. So you will be more central to the halfway line than where we're sat. But anyway, regardless, the seats are incredible. They're about, I would arguably say that they're the best seats in the house. That's that stretch of 4 there, the height, and certainly with it being in the middle. But yeah, so that's where you sat. Just to make you aware as well, for those who are planning on buying a season ticket. Certainly last season, anyways, my last season, what I didn't realise is I smoke only when I drink, but I do like a fag when I have a bevy or two. And I didn't realise that you wasn't allowed to smoke at all obviously within the grounds, but I didn't realise I wasn't allowed out. So once you're in that suite and you've got your wristband, if you want a cigarette and you want to leave the premises, you cannot get back in. And you cannot vape and you cannot smoke inside the grounds. There is no vaping area, there is no smoking area. So if you're a heavy smoker, or if you rely on a fag when having a drink, then this isn't going to be for you, I'm afraid. Anyway, right, so to get back into the suite, you will need to show your wristbands again in order to get back up. So all them fidgeters and fiddlers, or ones that can't do with wristbands, unfortunately, you will need to keep it on, or at least keep it on you. To get back up into the suite. So you've just come back up from half time, and you get back into the suite, and you take your seats, and you should arrive to a completely fresh table like this. So all your old desserts or whatever was there before should have been cleared away, and you will have a completely fresh drink. Whatever you was drinking pre-match will be there at half time. You will also have a cheese board, which usually consists of 5 or 6 biscuits, 3 cheeses, and some nice pickle. If there were any special requests for half time, you can ask for it, and it'll be there ready for you. full time, there's a little buffet. These little pies here, steak pies, they are unbelievable. They're all handmade. They're made in Dundee by a gentleman on his own and his son, I think. They're individually made. There's usually some scampi or fish finger sandwiches or some other kind of tapas things, and a little pudding. You can eat as much as you like at that. But by God, they're really nice. They're exclusive to Old Trafford and QPR, I believe. But yeah, that concludes today's video. Any questions, please leave in the comment section, and I will get back to you. If you don't mind dropping a like and maybe even consider subscribing, that'd be great. I'm just going to leave you with some of the match day action now from the seats, just to give you a little feel of what it's like to be sat where we are sat. Thank you very much indeed for your time watching. Take care, and I'll catch you at the next one. Bye bye.
Is number 27, Mount Trafford.